Hello everyone, it's Yuki here and welcome back to stream 17. How's it going everyone? Long time no see. It's been a couple of weeks. I hope that everything is working. I don't know if it does. I tried to test everything, I had a new Windows update and all that, so I'm really hoping that it's okay. We can never guarantee that until we got some people around talking and all that, so hopefully we're gonna see that soon. Other than that, I don't really know what else we could do. So, yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. We're finally back with another stream, and we are back with a stream from my Forever World today. Been a while. I've been doing episodes from the Eternals for a good while now, and I definitely want to get back into the groove of making both. I don't want to just make the one. So basically, I will have probably one episode from the Eternals coming out this evening after the stream, and then after the stream, I'm probably going to be working a bit more on my Forever World. I'm gonna have a few bits done in there basically, and then once I have that done, I'll hopefully make a new episode from there, and then one from the Eternals, and so on. So while I chat away here, I will try to log into the game just to kind of be there before anything happens. Oh, there's some noises happening. I was taking a screenshot. I forgot about that part. My PC will probably go wild while this loads right now, but we can probably go into live now, and I think I can probably go over here as well just so I can see chat as well. I think it's nighttime soon, so we better sleep. Probably going to keep this stream a bit shorter than the usual ones, just because it's been a while, so my throat is already suffering. I kind of have to, make sure that I kind of take it a bit slow when I didn't stream for a while. So what I want to do is fly over here, probably. And then I want to actually try to change some settings on this Distant Horizons thing. I don't feel like it's working at its full potential right now. So I think if I go into here and I go to Advanced Graphics Quality, is it this? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think actually that's okay. Load bias. What's this? Okay, never mind. So my FPS is kind of so-so, not gonna lie. I think it's because things are still loading around me. I probably should have done this before I started the stream, not gonna lie. But what can you do now? If I already started it, I started it, so there's nothing else I can do about it, unfortunately. So let me actually start this thing. There we go. And yeah, basically what I'm gonna be looking for is... It's the Bran with the creepers. Bran, how's it going? How are you doing? I heard you're back into the streaming world. Question is, where would I have left my water bottle? Chicken jockey. Ow. I wasn't looking. Logan, how's it going? It's going well, Bran. It's going well. I'm finally back. I was on a trip. I was on some holidays. We went over to New York for a week, so that was nice. And then I had to go for like a work trip and all that. Now I'm finally back, so I'm finally back on the weekly schedule. Wednesday, Saturday. Trying to stick to it, trying to get some content out, trying to push this year. Let's put it this way. I do try to aim for that YouTube partner, not gonna lie. How you been? Haven't seen you in ages. Where is my water bottle? How was your all boss run yesterday? I was kind of popping in and out of the stream. You were at the boss when I was there. I don't know if you killed it, and then I kind of left and all that. So I do think that I'd probably change this to like 100 instead. I feel like it's too much. Here we go. What's this now? Valid texture. La 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 la. Okay, I hope there's nothing that would mess up the game. It does seem that my my FPS is kind of bad, unfortunately, though. Probably some Windows update again. I'm not gonna bother too much about it. You blasted through 29 bosses. Holy, how many bosses are in that game actually? Let's head back over to oops. Let's head over to this village here. I do not have an ender chest either. Have to see where I left that one. It's been a minute since I did this. If I were to guess, it's probably at the bridge. Right? Where's the bridge? The bridge is here. Lip04, how's it going? Hello indeed. Pretty interesting in the map that you're making. What kind of map are you making? 165 without the DLC, 207 in total. Okay, okay. So you're what, that like 10% through in one stream? That's it's not bad actually. It's a mix of parkour, puzzles, and all that. Ooh, I do like me some puzzles, so I would be interested in that one. You can probably DM me on Discord. I definitely won't play it now. I do have plans for this stream. Let's see. There's a potion of strength. I can probably drink that and just use the bottle. Nico, appreciate the likes over on TikTok. Do appreciate it. So let's see. So I do have more glass here. Let's take these away. This stream is just going to be about the lake. It's not going to be anything about the bridge and all that. But basically, in the episode, I do want to finish up this area and get to the portal. You gotta leave. No worries, Nico. No worries. I do appreciate all the likes. 300 something likes there. I do appreciate it. Also, Bran, appreciate the YouTube lurks. It does. It do be helping with that watch time, you know. Added me? Yeah, no worries. I'll check it after Streamlit. Right. So the plan for this one. Oh, by the way, I do still kind of have mixed feelings, right? So let me just land over on this thing here. So let me actually get your guys' opinion on this, right? So would you think that I should keep the distant horizons and have the world kind of look like this? You can see it in the background and all that. Or should I just remove that, see not as far, but actually see proper blocks? Because as you can see right now, like you can actually tell which ones are the actual blocks that I can see and which ones are from distant horizons. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, it's kind of a difficult situation. Let's call it what it is, right? I kind of like that I can see that far and it looks cool. But at the same time, that mountain behind me, it's so close and it looks kind of bad compared to the one on its right. So it's like, I kind of have mixed feelings, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys have any like suggestion or anything like that about that one. You completely rerouted your audio setup? What do you mean you completely? What did you do? It's like a different thing? Are you not using the XLR anymore or what? Right, so what I want to do, it's gonna be a lot of splashing around here. Because I'm just gonna transform everything into mud basically. You like seeing more? Like I really have mixed feelings. That's kind of the whole idea of this. Oh, and also there's no easy way to do this. So it's literally just clicking until my finger falls off basically. And oh, it actually works with that. Okay, I'm happy that that works. But I do have to kind of click on the sides for it to work. And also I do wish that they would fix the splash thing for when you create mud. It does sound kind of weird, not gonna lie. Probably should have tried to get some water breathing potions, but honestly I can't really be bothered. And I need to see like what else do I want to put in here. I'm kind of thinking to add some kind of deep slate and stuff. Maybe, but I don't fully know what yet, because it does need to be dark blocks. That's kind of the whole idea of it. Still using the GoXLR, but now outputting your audio through the capture card, which allows to use the OBS audio filter from my mic on the game PC before I run to the capture card. So does that mean that you would be able to use the filters like in games as well, rather than just for the stream to hear it? Honestly, for me, the whole 2PC setup seems so complicated. Like I still don't like fully comprehend it. Like it seems easy at first, but then there's like routing here, routing there. You need a capture card for that. You need this for this one. So it does seem like it's not as easy. This is going to be a lot of mud, and honestly I really don't like the fact that this is happening. Why does it do that? Like, where's the sun right now? I go here. So the sun is there, right? Yeah, I don't know. Not gonna bother too much. So I think I'm just gonna take like the top layer off from these. I'm not gonna bother too much. Maybe I'll change this kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see if that's gonna happen. For the moment, I think I'm just gonna be doing this. And then later on I'll see exactly what I want this changed with. I'm considering maybe I'll just do all the patches of dirt first to convert them to mud, and then I'll start like kind of destroying the landscape. And the whole thing is that I'm not sure if I want to even mix blocks or not. In a way, I suppose I do. But then again, I would probably like have some kind of texture glitch and stuff. So I don't know, not a glitch, but it's gonna be busy again. I really hope the game is not too loud. Because for me, it's kind of loud with the bottles. I want to see how this looks like. Oh, that's actually a bigger patch than I thought it is. I want to do that. Let's have a look. How does it look like? Yeah, I do feel like it's gonna look so much better with that. Like just having that dark instead of having it like so light. I feel like it looks so much better already. It's gonna be a lot of work though. That's a certainty. But I guess that's what streams are for. You guys see the tedious piece that's happening while making all these videos. Your setup is complicated, but now the mix sounds so much better on top of what it already has. Why would the mic sound different though? Is there like extra filters that you can put on it because it routes through your other PC? Like I would have thought it's the same filters, right? Or am I missing something? Yeah, like I was saying, it's gonna be a tedious stream. It's mostly gonna be just a talking stream. Trying to get this thing out of the way, basically. I do want to start working on my next episode from the Forever World, or from the Let's Play, whatever you want to call it. I know the Forever World is the trend right now. And yeah, it's probably gonna be a bit of a shorter stream than usual. Probably about an hour and a half, I want to say. Something around there. I do feel like my throat can't take talking for such an extensive period of time, so I do want to take it a bit slow with this first stream back. And then hopefully on Wednesday then we'll do a regular 2-hour stream. Oh, I was almost taking damage there. So let's stop again. I think I did a fairly decent patch. Oh, that would look so good once it's done. And I think I'm gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna be bothering with like leveling up the area. So if I'm gonna take out this sand, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And actually, let's try something. Because if I take out this sand, right, there should be technically stone under this. Oh, I don't particularly like the fact that it's so deep though. Yeah, the fact that the whole sand is so deep is slightly annoying. What? Oh, I suppose there's no water source there because there's this sand in the way, if I were to guess. So the Go XLR has its own filters, but they're very basic. You're using better filters. Oh, I see what you mean. So basically you're adding, See, I can't even talk anymore. You're basically adding your like compressors and whatever in OBS, which makes it better than when you previously didn't have those filters, right? I think that's what you mean. Right, so if I go this, it's kind of hard to say how this is gonna look, to be honest. So maybe if I take this out, but I feel like going so deep, not necessarily that good of an idea. But I guess the only way to find out is to actually get rid of this sand. Exactly. Okay, so now I got it. Yes. I thought you would have had a lot of options through the Go XLR. I didn't think it doesn't have as many. But by the way, did because I was hearing the thing about the support for the Go XLR. Are they still like doing the support for it? Or what happened with that part? So let's see, for example, if it would be something like this. Let's go up. Ooh. I think it needs to be deep slate. I do think it needs to be deep slate. So let's try... Let's see, do I have any deep slate? Oh, I have plenty of deep slate. So let's try to do this. It's a dead product now? Ah, that's so bad. So I will do something like this. So in theory, you can't even like sell it, right? If there's like no support and stuff, I don't think anyone's gonna buy it, probably. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so that one I like a bit more. I do think that I'm gonna have to play with it a lot to make it work. So I'm not gonna put any of the deep slate in yet. But I think it's gonna have to be like a bit of a better kind of thing. To be like a bit more not so sharp drop. But for that, I'm probably gonna have to transform all the dirt first, see how the patches look like, and then add the deep slate in like kind of better patches around. I think that's how it's going to have to be. Where did I go on holidays? I went to New York, actually. I went to New York for a week. Did a lot of walking. I think it was 170,000 something steps, if I'm not mistaken, which is about 150 kilometers in a week. So that was a lot of walking for sure, but it was a really nice trip. It was a really nice trip. You'd imagine it would be tough to sell, especially in this country. I mean, if you put it that way, yeah. Honestly, after using the whole like Stream Deck thing, I would not move away from it for anything. It's like so good. And I did say that once I managed to, well, not necessarily save some money, but whenever I kind of decide that I want to go with this, I'm probably going to go with the like with the XLR mic from Elgato. And they added so many cool features to it now. They added like a voice enhancer slash noise cancelling background remover thing, whatever. It does only work with their XLR mics, unfortunately. So I'm still on the USB mic. But I did say that at one point I will definitely get their like XLR dock attachment for the Stream Deck that I already have. And with that and the microphone, I'm probably gonna move into that. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this mic sounds, and I don't feel like changing it. So until this mic works, I'm not gonna really bother changing it. I mean, you know, unless Elgato decides to drop me a DM and send me a microphone for free. Who am I to say no to that? I'm probably a bit far away for that to happen currently. But I mean, you know, I'm open for that any time of the day, you know me. Also, David, how's it going? How's your day going? How's your weekend? Oh, and by the way, like, happy Easter to anyone that is celebrating. Even though it's not technically Easter yet. But I guess it's going to be soon enough. I think I'm gonna have to go and watch one of Scar's videos on this and see the way he made this, because I know he has some kind of lake in the current season of Hermitcraft, and I know he kind of designed a lake not similar to this, but he designed something with a lake and he kind of combined it really nice. So I probably need to go and have a look what kind of blocks he used and all that to make it look good. Because I'm not too concerned with the blocks in the lake, but I am a bit concerned with the blocks at the edge of the lake, because I do feel like having it this way might not necessarily look the best, considering it's like a green grass and then it goes straight into like mud. So I feel like I need to definitely do something with the edges. Probably not a lot. I don't feel like it needs to be a lot of change, but to have, oh my god, that was so loud. I think I need to lower that volume just a tiny bit. That was way too loud for me. Mario is first, as you do. We got a raffle going already. Anyone that doesn't know Mario, he does like to gamble, so I did have to set up his own thing. No playing Warzone, Mario, no? You never do that? Oh, right. I forgot. I mean, sorry, he never gambles or anything like that. Just chilling out, WoW. Did you even play the new season, or you didn't even bother? I wish there would be a bit of an easier way to do this. I wonder if it would be faster to build a farm to make mud and then just place it manually than doing this. You did for a bit, still COD. Yeah, I mean, yes. Can't say that I want to play it too much either, but compared to the others, I feel like they did manage to improve it. I mean, let's not call it what it isn't, because they didn't improve anything. Oh, my game crashed. Okay, that... I don't exactly know what that was, but that was a big stutter. Yeah, like they technically didn't really improve anything. Oh, it was, okay, yeah. So it wasn't the stream, it was the game that stuttered, so that's okay. I would say that it's probably the distant horizons thing that like lets me see really far away. So maybe if I go into here and I turn this off just for the stream, maybe it's gonna help me out a bit. And then I can do this to like 20 chunks or something. I feel like that would probably be better. You don't think it was the game? It was definitely the game, but it could have been that the stream also lagged because of that. Yeah, I think it was because of the game. Probably there's way too much going on, so the CPU is probably being throttled. There is a setting in one of the mods that it's basically low, medium, high, and then the last setting is I paid for the whole CPU. So I think that's what it was kind of trying to do. And yeah, unfortunately, whenever I stream, I think I do need to lower my settings and all these kind of things, because it does eat a lot to run so many streams at the same time. Thinking to get a RuneScape after you're done with Palworld? I still haven't managed to see anything about it. I only seen like a few clips here and there. It does look interesting, but then again, it just looks like another one of those, like in a survival type of game, if it makes sense. And honestly, I'm not really willing to start playing any other new game. I just want to focus on this. I want to go hard on the YouTube game this year. So yeah, for anyone that's around, go watch over on YouTube, give me some watch time, get me to partner this year. It's only April, so still have a good bit of time left. Ooh, yeah. Let's see how does this look like. So there's a small patch to do there, but I do feel like I really like it already. Like just not having the dirt there, it looks so much better already. Yeah, so once I get rid of that dirt, of the sand, I think it's gonna look really good. I gotta get Dune when it comes out, it's gonna be so good. I didn't even know there's gonna be a Dune game coming out. Not even a clue, to be totally honest. So I feel like over here I do need to add this. Looks awesome. Send me a link over on Discord. I'm curious. I'm not gonna promise anything. Yeah. Like, I'm obviously gonna play some other games as well, not just Minecraft non-stop. But I do want to focus much more on Minecraft. Like, I kind of wanted to play Warzone and all that, but it's like, okay, for a bit, but then it's pretty much the same thing. It's not the same as it was when, like, Warzone came out. Right, so let's try to do this patch here. Oh, by the way, I have... Where is that? Resource packs? Honestly, I don't even know which one is the one. Done. Ah, here we go. It's myself. I have myself as a totem. I forgot I added that. So drop that in there. And then same here. I want to try to do like a line rather than patches. I feel like adding patches would look really bad. Oh, that was fast. So I'm gonna need a lot of deep slate by the looks of it. Maybe using blackstone would be something. Could be an idea. I don't know if there's anything else that I could use that I have. Unless I'm just gonna do the whole lake like mud. But then it's gonna look kind of weird, would it not? Let's try to replace this first. So I was looking from kind of this side here. So I'm gonna like try to do this. And then get rid of that. I'm basically just gonna like redo the blocks that I'm breaking, but I'm just gonna put deep slate instead of them. So it's not gonna be anything, you know, wow to what I'm doing here. But yeah, I can't really think of any other block that I would be able to use. It's either I use mud, deep slate, maybe blackstone, but blackstone it's like I don't feel like going into the nether to mine it, not gonna lie. So I feel like I would want to do the gold farm for that. Because realistically, I do think that I want to completely redo the rivers and the lakes. I don't want to see this like mess of color in any of the builds that I'm doing. Like, this looks really bad. Let's admit that, right? It looks bad. But this already looks better. I don't know how I feel about the deep slate yet. So maybe I could even try to use potentially... That's a tough choice, actually. In theory, I could make a farm for mud that is automatic and would not really require me to destroy anything. The question is, do I want to destroy this or do I want to... Yeah, I think I want to go this layer because it does go into that cave. So let's do this. Something like that, and then a few over here. Grab the sand. It's definitely gonna come in handy to have that much sand, I'm not gonna lie. And then there's a few blocks here. And yeah, and like I'm definitely gonna be using some bone meal around here after that to kind of still add the, you know, plant life around. And then remove this. I mean, technically the clay is gonna be handy as well because I'll be able to just convert it into terracotta, which is gonna be nice. And I think I might want to get rid of that stone as well. I feel like it adds a weird patch that's too light. So let's do this. So now if I go camera, I don't know now. It's hard to say if I like it or not with the deep slate. Maybe if I just make it all mud and try to kind of do like veins of deep slate, I feel like that would be better. I think so. Where did I drop that? Yeah, because deep slate, I can't really do deep slate renewably, but I could be able, I could get dirt automatically, so that would be another farm that I could build. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to place it and then use the bottle on it, which is a bit frustrating, not gonna lie. But there's no better way to do it. Oh, and it only works on dirt as well. Ah. Okay, so maybe we're not gonna do that then. Even though this is going to convert to dirt because it's underwater. So maybe instead of trying to do everything now, I'm just gonna convert all the dirt in the lake to water. I got stuck. To mud. And then once I have everything turned into mud, then I can kind of work around it and see how I want to make it. Because in theory, I could try to make this lake a bit deeper, and then I could make it look a bit better if it's deeper, right? Warrior, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Trying to design a lake over here. Minecraft inspired me on one of their TikToks. What? Did I show up on Minecraft TikTok? Am I famous? Oh, I'm gonna be dying. Check it. I will check it after stream. Don't really like to take away from the game and all that. But if that's actually true, that would actually be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Being featured in a Minecraft on the Minecraft profile or something. That is a dream, right? This is gonna be a huge project. It's one of their Pixel TikToks. Pixel TikToks? Oh, is that like the ones that they do at the like Minecraft Live and stuff? I think that's the Pixel ones, right? Oh, I'm getting damage again. You forget how good respiration is. The Pixel character looks like me. And sounds like me. You're making me curious, but still gonna happen after stream. I hope my mouse is gonna survive all this right-clicking of the water bottles. Also, it's getting nighttime, so I need to run and sleep. And it's annoying that you can't just hold click, because if you just try to hold, it's basically going to make you drink the bottle, which is kind of annoying. Let's go back. Whee! Can't really see much now, but I do feel like it makes a huge difference to not have the dirt and to have the mud instead. Like, just by replacing that, it makes such a huge difference. And then once I'll get rid of the sand eventually, it's gonna be so much better. What does my YouTube chat say? What do you mean? Like, what are they saying now? Currently, not much. Currently, not much. Currently, not much. Just doing my thing, rambling by myself right now. Which is doing okay. Which is doing okay. People are doing their own thing as well. Ah. Oh, I'm drowning again. I am drowning again. We were talking about some other games over on Twitch earlier. There's that new RuneScape game that came out that I didn't manage to actually check out yet. I've only seen a few things. And apparently there's a new Dune game coming out, which again I didn't know about, so kind of behind with new games and all that. What's Twitch? Is it Twitter or what? No, Twitch is a streaming platform, so it's pretty much like YouTube, but it's just for streaming. There's no videos there. I mean, they do try to make some kind of clips lately, but it's not videos. It's just live streams basically. So I'm multi-streaming for the sole reason of better discoverability, because, you know, some people don't use Twitch, some people don't use YouTube, some people don't use TikTok or they can't use it. So the more platforms I'm live on at once, the easier it is to talk to people and stuff. The water has waves. Yeah, it does have a few, yes. It's minimal. That's basically the shaders that does that. I don't have it too intense because I don't like it to be too intense. I still want to keep the vanilla kind of feel for it. So like it looks, you can clearly see that there's shaders, but also it's not too much either. I do have other shaders as well that like really changes everything. So for example, if I would go into here and I would put this, you can see that this completely changes the game. I do kind of use this every now and again, but I don't necessarily like to use it when I just play the game. I like to use it when I showcase something, or whenever I take maybe a screenshot or something like that. When I just play the game normally, I feel like just using my normal shaders is better. It kind of keeps the game with that Minecraft vibe still. It doesn't like take away the blockiness and all that too much. I really don't like the fact that it keeps blocking me like this. So yeah, the lake is gonna be an interesting project to do. And I'm kind of considering if I want to finish it and just do mud for the time being, or do I want to like build a farm and try to use some of that blackstone and stuff. But that would mean that would take me way too long to finish it. You're eating fish chicken nuggets? Where is it fish or is it chicken? How can they be fish chicken nuggets? Mixed. Mixed as in you have chicken nuggets and you have fish nuggets, or mixed that it's fish and chicken in the same? Fish and chicken. Don't think I ever had that. Sounds kind of weird to me. Fish and chicken combined, I don't feel like that would work together. I don't know why. Then again, I might be wrong. And it could be the best thing in the world. Oh, I'm drowning. Also, the question is, how far do I want to go with this, right? That is another huge question. I don't want to go too far either. But I do want to kind of enclose... Well, not enclose, but I do want to do the whole area that's like over here. And I think I'm gonna have to go over near the iron farm as well. And honestly, it's actually a good thing that I'm doing this, because my iron farm is finally gonna get loaded a bit. Oh, now I realize why I keep going into swim mode, because I'm taking water from like under me, so it kind of puts me into swim mode. Yeah, see? gonna be running out of air. Let's see how does it look like. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I definitely want to go up until like here. I think so. So I'm gonna go up until there. And then this area, maybe even do this area that's over here. And then, hold on. And then that area, and then probably like stop maybe around here-ish, I want to say, maybe. And then I think pretty much stop at the bridge. How am I making the dirt blue? It's actually gray. I guess it looks kind of bluish if you really look at it. I'm basically transforming it into mud. So if you use a water bottle on it, it makes mud. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really look after that much. Everyone likes to follow who they like, so... I think this is gonna be a huge project, but I feel like it's gonna be so worth it once it's done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... just gonna do this patch. So that's it. And then I'm gonna do everything that from here. Yeah, I think that's it. You promise when you're gonna be popular, you're still gonna support me. Appreciate that. I'll make a note on that on stream. When I see you that you get popular, I'll remind you of that, of the promise that you made. If I don't put it on stream, my memory is too bad to remember that. That's kind of the issue that I have. Whee! Come on, fly. I really wish they could have done, well, that they would do something with the elytra flying out from the water. So where was I? I think I was at the bridge. Yeah, it was about here. Let's eat. If I'm fast enough with my mouse, it kind of works to not have to keep clicking, and I just hold right click, which is actually so much faster than just clicking 100,000 times. And whenever I see the drinking animation, I just like stop it. Oh, I should have time-lapsed this. I always forget to do this. I think I'm gonna enable the auto start on my Let's Play as well. I have it on the server, but I don't have it here. I know in my latest TikTok. What about it? What's the latest? Latest TikTok. Is it the shaders? I think it's the shaders. It's my latest one. John, appreciate the follow. Welcome in. I inspired you? What was the inspiration? What did you come up with? You asked what shaders I have? Yeah, okay. We're actually already an hour and 10 minutes in. So I think I kind of thought that I'm gonna be making much more progress on the lake, not gonna lie, but I forgot actually how tedious it is to make mud. But, you know, has to be done. And the fact that I can just like hold right click is actually so much better. I do have to be kind of quick with the movements, but I guess that's fine. Kind of training my aim for Call of Duty, you know? Kind of. Not really. There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt. There's gonna be even more sand to take out. You're a ghost? How are you a ghost? In what sense? Oh man, that's a lot. That is a lot of dirt. So where did I say I'm gonna stop? I said I'm gonna stop somewhere around here. Yeah, I think so. We're the only ones supporting me. I guess people are busy today. It is Easter at the end of the day, so not everyone is around their PCs and stuff, so it's understandable. Let's go over here. I want to at least finish the inside here and not expand over to the sides, to at least see how it looks like, you know, in the middle of the lake. Because if I keep going that way, I'm not gonna see the full kind of picture here. So I do feel like I need to start going a bit more towards the middle than the edges. And I only have about 15-ish minutes, 15-20 minutes, I would say, for this stream. I don't think I'm gonna go much more than that. About an hour and a half, I think it would be plenty to do. And about the support, any kind of support is appreciated. So I know there's people around that they only like to watch, they never say anything, and I do appreciate that too. There's a lot of lurkers, a lot of people that like to talk. Sometimes you get both, sometimes you get only one type, sometimes you don't get any. Really doesn't matter which one it is. Why am I looking at you? Not really. I'm actually looking at the game. Oh yeah, actually let's get out a bit and let's see how does it look like. Oh, I missed a patch there. Then how can I see you? I can see your text message, not yourself. I have pretty good peripheral vision. Let's put it that way. That's how I'm able to see your messages. Put on TTS? Oh no. I am never going to do that. Having TTS for your chat messages is probably the worst thing that ever existed. I can understand having TTS for like maybe redeems or donations or something like that, but to have TTS for your text messages is probably the worst thing that you can do on a stream. In my opinion. Obviously some people like it, but for me I feel like it would be way too annoying. I would not be able to withstand that. Ooh, I'm drowning. Not doing well. Not doing well. Not doing too bad, I wanted to say. I need to go into a creative world after the stream and kind of see if there's like any other block that I could be using instead of like mud, deep slate, and what else would there be? Mud, deep slate, maybe some black terracotta, I guess, would work. And blackstone, I would say. I was saying earlier, right? I don't know what other kind of dark blocks are there that actually work with mud. Oh, that's interesting. Let's fill up that hole. I don't particularly want any... do I want to do this? Oh yeah, technically that whole sand is gonna fall off, right? Yeah, so I'll probably cover this later. I'm not gonna bother too much now. I usually do sleep, so there's no drowns spawning. But I definitely want to cover that. And it looks like there's a lot actually around here. Prizel, holy, 19 months. And it's 19 months in a row. How's it going, Prizel? Happy Easter, by the way. 19 months, Prizel. Jesus. Like 18 is a year and a half, right? That's mad, man. That's absolutely insane to think about. Not gonna lie. Whee! Press the button to my very secret door. How's things? Things are good. I am trying to make my lake look nice. It's scary is what it is, you're old people now. Yeah, we all are. We all are. Yeah, I'm trying to improve my lake with making it look less patchy. So I'm converting all the dirt into mud and then I'm probably going to be doing all the sand into something else, and I'm kind of still trying to figure out what. So I added some deep slate there, which I feel like it looks pretty good, but I need to see if there's anything else that would look better and it would be easier to get. You know what I mean? How's the trip? Did I do anything exciting? I mean, we walked about 150 kilometers in a week. The trip was nice, definitely was nice. A lot of food, as you do. And yeah, we explored a lot. We pretty much walked everywhere. We only took the metro like twice, I believe, when we went like downtown. You done the same? Yeah, like you definitely see the city better. I feel like just like taking the metro is handy, but just going here, going there, I feel like you lose a lot. So as much walking as it was nice, but my legs did feel it. I still kind of feel it in my left leg, I'm not gonna lie. But it was definitely worth it. You pretty much used it to get back when you were kind of done for the day? Nah, not even that. We walked where we wanted to go and then we walked back. And I kind of tried to go back a different way. And honestly, I really liked about the city. I really liked the fact that oh, that's a huge cave here. I really like the fact that it's so easy to get around. Because I got myself the Revolut SIM card for the US, and I was considering like how much data to get for that. And I was kind of skeptical. I said, oh, maybe I should take like 20 gigs or something, because we're gonna be using a lot, right? Like to check Google Maps everywhere and do this and do that. But like I was literally looking on the map where we had to go, and we were like, oh, it's like 5th and 75 or whatever. And yeah, we just walk and that's it. I really liked that about the city. Like I didn't have to like constantly have my phone in my hand. Ow. Which in the end was a bit of a waste of the SIM card, because I could have paid less, but oh well. I do feel like if it would have been any other city, I probably would have used all the data that I got. But I really wasn't expecting that it's gonna be so easy to get around. Which was a nice surprise. You messed up badly with your data last time, spent like 70 football score. Did you use your like roaming thing from your Irish carrier? Like I said, I'm definitely not gonna do that, because I knew that it's gonna be really expensive. So I got the what do you call it? The like eSIM from Revolut. They actually sell eSIMs and you can choose like the amount of data that you want, which is really handy. I did panic for a second when we landed because it wasn't working properly, but then after we got to the city it was fine. So I guess I just had to like adjust to the country, I suppose. But yeah, like I think I got 10 gigs if I'm not mistaken, and I barely used like 1. And I was using it like for, you know, I was like checking other things as well and all that, so. Forgot to change and your team were playing as we were flying, so as soon as you landed, just checked it. Jesus. That was a nice start of the trip, huh? €70 without doing anything. It's like, welcome to New York. Yeah. So, how about that €70? And this is taking forever. Oh, by the way, I know that right now you are seeing like the default alerts for all my things on Twitch specifically, but I am planning to do some custom things for all the follows and subs and all that. It's probably gonna take me a while because I'm still kind of learning the program, but I do want to make a lot of like Minecraft specific things, and I tried to make one today and it actually looks pretty decent. I just kind of tried to see how it's gonna look like, but I feel like once I manage to get the hang of it, it's gonna look really nice to have all those customs things done. I was even considering that I could even try to sell them actually, if they're gonna be good enough. Would be an interesting thing to do. Let's stop for a second, see how we look. Yeah, like just seeing the black makes the river look so much better though. Like, yes, the contrast is really strong between the sand and the mud now, but I feel like once I'm gonna be done, it's gonna look so good. Yeah, I do want to do a good few things over on stream. I do want to improve my stream a lot. And I'm basically working to make the stream better, try to make all the clips better, try to add a few more things to make it more interactive, make it a bit more entertaining. I think I am going to be finishing this patch of dirt here, and then that is probably going to be it for today. I think about an hour and a half is plenty for a stream after I haven't spoken that much for about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna just give my throat a bit of a rest. I was recording a bit today as well, so I feel like whenever I kind of don't do a lot of recording or a lot of streaming for like even a week or two, I feel like I need to slowly get back into it, or else like I constantly feel like my throat doesn't allow me to speak properly. So we only have this small patch left, and then once it's done, I'm gonna have a look, see how it looks like. You gotta say the black does look a lot better. Yeah, I mean, what do you think that I could add into this lake instead of the sand that goes with the mud? So far I have deep slate, I have blackstone, and maybe some black terracotta. Is there any other block that I could be using? I don't really know, like what would look good enough. I do want to watch, I was saying earlier, I do want to watch Scar to see exactly what he did with his lake. I think I could potentially add some kind of podzol or something. I don't know yet. I can't really think of any other dark blocks, I'm not gonna lie. Do you think the black would be different enough, or would it just kind of all blend in? So I added some deep slate over here. So it kind of blends in, but you can kind of see it. But then again, I think the contrast with the sand is too much now, so that's why you can't see it as good. So what I was thinking is to try to do the deep slate or maybe even blackstone. See, you can see it actually a bit better here. And instead of doing patches like the sand is, which was my original plan, I was thinking to just do some kind of veins. So to kind of do like thinner kind of veins with deep slate in between the mud to make it look like that. Aiden, welcome back. You went on holiday as well? Well, funny story, I was on holidays as well. Appreciate the likes, Aiden. You did kind of jump in pretty much at the end of the stream. I just want to complete these few blocks over here, and then I am probably gonna call it a day for this one. Usually after a break, I need to do a bit of a shorter stream. Where did I go? I went to New York, actually. Bicep flex. Shouldn't be that after the holidays. There's not a lot of flexing in there. There wasn't any workouts. What about deep slate and different types of coral for the pop of color? I don't know if I necessarily want the pop of color, that's the thing. I kind of have mixed feelings about adding any color in here. But maybe I would be able to add like some dark coral or something to have some color but not much. I don't know. Also appreciate it. It's lovely that way. You mean just the mud? Or you mean the dark thingy? Will I play a different song? I think the song should be changing fairly soon by itself. But yeah, like once I do everything, like to just get rid of the sand, I think it's gonna look 10 times better already. And then I feel like after I do that, then I'm gonna have to see like what else I could add if it's gonna look bad. But that's pretty much the whole thing. Like Prizel was saying earlier, I feel like it's gonna blend in so much that as long as I use just a dark block, I don't think it's gonna matter as much to try to make it better. Sonic, I do appreciate the follow. Welcome into Yuki's world. And no, unfortunately, I will not be switching to dubstep. So yeah, I feel like that's gonna be it for the stream. I did make a good bit of progress. There's still a big patch there, and then I want to go all the way kind of there with the lake, and then I'm gonna have to do this area around the iron farm, go all the way here, and then I'm probably gonna stop somewhere around there, just past that bridge. So it's gonna be a good bit of doing, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I feel like it's gonna look really nice once it's done. I wanted to do this pretty much since I built this road and I saw how bad the lake looks like, and I'm happy that I finally got up to it. And also, I feel like I changed this. Oh, why is my thing only on 16? Did I drop it again? So maybe I'll do 12 and then I'll put this back to true. So I feel like it doesn't make that big of a difference on my performance, like the game performance. So one last thing. Let's see how much I managed to load this farm. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Got a good bit of iron there. So I think, oh, that's so cool to see the totem in my hand. Actually, it's like looking myself in the mirror. But I think that would be the end of the stream, though. My camera is kind of lagging in OBS, so I hope it's not lagging on stream as well. Don't really know. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD, see what's going on with that. But yeah, that would be it for this stream. I think that would be good enough for the time being anyway. First stream back. Gonna be back on Wednesday, pretty much around the same time. I'm hoping to get some of the kind of custom things that I'm planning out for Wednesday. Not gonna promise anything. I don't know if I'll be able to, but at least to have like one done, it would be really nice. And yeah, hope you are excited for the next video, which is actually going to be going live right after the stream. So go have a watch right now. And yeah, that would be it for the stream. Prizel, I do appreciate the 19 months resub. Bran, do appreciate you for dropping by. Everyone else that was here, chatting, redeeming, liking, all those kind of things, do appreciate you. So yeah, that would be the end of the stream. This has been stream number 17. I will see you next time. Bye.